support for award-winning News 6 has come from the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation and this public television station.
Hi, we're the 6th grade classes at Red Franklin School, home of the Tigers. Welcome to News 6.
Today on News 6, we'll learn how an old quarry gets a facelift, we'll visit a library that's dedicated to preserving black history, and we'll see Findlay's own history come to life through a very talented man.
Hi, I'm Josh Bowman from Ben Franklin Elementary in Findlay. Welcome to News 6. With this week's first story, here's Aaron Marger.
Housing construction isn't something that's too unusual these days. It is unusual, though, when the construction takes place in an old quarry. Daniel Hardwick has that story.
Old quarries never die might be a Findlay saying these days. Findlay's witnessing the rebirth of an old quarry into a new community.
What do you expect the final product to look like?
Well, Danielle, it's difficult to describe this in two dimensions, but if you can imagine a dished out bowl with buildings around the edge, as we go around the quarry property in the south end, we expect to have single-family residential units. Over here near Blanchard Valley Hospital is where we plan to locate medically related facilities. Down here are recreational facilities for the use of the residents and the tenants of the development. Over in this end are townhouse condominiums. Up here, apartment dwellings. And over here, a major office park complex that really is the brainchild of Mr. Kovach, and I might ask him to describe that.
Thanks, Carl. Daniel, the office complex part of the Lake Cascades development is what we feel from a community standpoint is most important, because we plan on developing a college campus-like setting and building about 225,000 square feet of office space with the idea of attracting many small corporate-type offices, both national and international, to this area, and providing the community with a number of high-skilled, white-collar type jobs.
What do you hope Lake Cascades will do for Findlay?
First of all, we think this will provide an extremely unique environment, particularly for this part of the country. I think a change of elevation, some exposed rock features, the lake facility, and beautiful residential facilities located around it will be extremely unique and should draw attention to not only Findlay but northwestern Ohio as having a facility that is uncomparable in the rest of the country.
Lake Cascades presents a tremendous opportunity for the community from a standpoint of providing those types of jobs so that Findlay will continue to be blessed from an economic standpoint.
This week's News 6 is being produced by the 6th grade classes at Benjamin Franklin Elementary in Findlay, Ohio. Findlay is located about 50 miles south of Toledo. It was founded in 1803 and has a population of about 37,315.
Although few people are aware of its existence, the Black Heritage Library of Findlay is fast becoming known for being a proud preserver of black history. Tabby Crayley and Sandra Meyer of News 6 learned why.
Anyone who visits the Black Heritage Library can instantly feel the history of black Americans surround them. News 6 did and spoke with Nina Parker about this unique library.
What are the unique features of the library?
For me, that's kind of a biased question because I think the library in itself is unique. But some of the more specialized items are the Black Wings exhibition, which was donated to us from the Washington, D.C. Smithsonian Institution. And it's a multimedia photographic exhibition which deals with black aviators from World War I up into the Space Shuttle program. And we have a lot of unique pieces of art and artifacts. We also have over 400 books dedicated to black history and culture.
Mrs. Parker, how were the library pieces collected?
Many of the pieces were donated by people from the community. Now, some of the items are purchased here in town, and in 1985 I was blessed to be able to travel to Africa, and I brought many of the pieces back from Senegal and Gambia, which are western countries in Africa. Now we have a lot of wood carvings made from ebony or teak wood. We have some paintings, and we also have items made out of cloth that were hand-dyed and totally handmade.
What do you hope the library will accomplish for Findlay?
We are we're fighting against the evils of prejudice and ignorance. And we want to be able to educate people, not only in Findlay but surrounding communities. We want people to get to know about other cultures, and we truly feel that understanding comes through knowledge.
Kids View takes to the street this week in an effort to see how Ben Franklin students plan to improve themselves this year.
Hello, my name is Shane Steinow. We're in front of Ben Franklin School right now asking the question, what one thing would you do to improve yourself? Here's somebody now. What one thing would you do to improve yourself?
The way I'd improve myself is change the way I act toward my friends.
That's nice. Let's ask one of these gentlemen what one thing they do to improve themselves. How about you, sir?
I would like to get better grades.
Learning about history from a book is okay, but when you see history come to life through historical actor Ron Bowerman, you get a different kind of lesson. Philip Mullenauer got that chance and shares his experience with News 6.
My name is Philip Mullenauer, standing alongside Blanchard River. I am here waiting to hear from the spirit of Jean-Jacques Blanchard.
Hey, what are you doing here? Who is calling me, eh? What do you want, eh? What are you doing here, eh?
Jean-Jacques, is that you?
That is me, Jean-Jacques Blanchard.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I live with a Shawnee. I hunt, trap along the river here. Make clothing for the Indiana. Make jewelry and wood carvings for the children.
Does your tribe ever camp here?
Yes, we hunt and trap along the river. We catch beaver, other animals, use the skin for our clothing to live in the woods.
Do you use the skin from the animals for anything else?
We make belts, strings, shoes, moccasin ties. I think maybe you dress funny, eh?
I was just thinking the same thing about you. Why are you wearing the clothing you are wearing?
It's what we wear here in the forest. You have to have tough clothing, a good wool blanket, keep you warm in winter. In my time, we no dress this way. I don't know what time you are from or what time I am in now. But if you are my time, English monarch, you better go back east where you belong, eh?
That's all for this week's show. Join us next week when News 6 travels to Perrysburg, Ohio.
Production support for award-winning News 6 has come from the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation in this public television station.